I mean, it looks sharp, mate. Have you just had a haircut?
I had a haircut yesterday. Short back and sides. Yeah, leave the top. That needs all the help it can get. Do you want some trimming off the top? No, I want to cross that over each other to make it look as thick as possible.
In theory, it's a comb over.
It's comb back. Yeah.
A comb back.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I do that with part of my beard as well, you know.
Yeah, but your beard's quite thick, isn't it? Well, I'd be struggling.
There's bits that are thicker, so sort of here I let these bits grow as a bit of a comb over and stuff. Yeah.
No, my brother has problems growing it here as well. It just doesn't grow well, and mine doesn't.
That's where yours is strongest.
Well, goat is the strongest. Just, obviously, I'm still just coming into puberty.
It's on its way.
So the sides are filling out.
Are they?
I mean, 46, mate, and they're just filling out.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Yeah.
Seriously, I thought puberty was like 12 to fucking 20.
No, not for idiots like us. It's something we aspire to our whole life.
Yeah.
And then you get to the point where you don't want it because we're quite happy being immature.
I think for me, it's what keeps me youthful.
I wouldn't say you're young. Tell everyone how you fucked up your back.
I was in the kitchen. I turned round and knocked a glass jug. Should have just let it go on the floor because it wouldn't have smashed. But obviously instinct, isn't it? And I went to grab it and my back went.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to walk for nearly 2 weeks now.
Yeah. So when you're saying you feel youthful, no one...
In my mind.
My back went isn't a young thing to say, is it?
It isn't. I was speaking to one of my customers yesterday and I was like, oh, slipped a disc. And he went, yeah, it's just like getting older, Rich. He goes, you know, I'm 46 this year. And I'm like, I'm already 46. And he went, it all goes downhill, mate.
Honestly, being in your 40s is like an illness in itself. It's just unacceptable. It really is.
I mean...
But also, we're going to get to get to 70, maybe.
I don't quite get to 80, mate. I'd like to see some of my retirement. Or get to 70 and die. It's like, oh, great, I've been retired a year. Because the way the fucking pension's going to go.
I've got a great pension that I paid into my whole life that my widow will enjoy and probably meet someone new and spend.
Yeah, because she's 6 years younger than me. So she's like, woo, thank you, Rich.
Yeah. But yeah, you fucking your back by just turning round is not a good show of what's to come in life.
There's a lot of pluses for getting older because you're more settled, you know.
Financially settled.
You have the things around you. You don't want for anything, but...
Wisdom. We're full of great advice these days.
I'm sure many would disagree, but yes, I am full of useless bollocks, to be quite honest.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I watch The Chase and stuff like that, and I'm like, I know those answers.
Oh, do you know what?
How sad is that?
I'm genuinely thinking about going on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire because I reckon I might get to 64, no. You know.
You would be a nightmare because Jeremy Clarkson is one of your heroes.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
You'd be going, hi, Jeremy.
Yes, I would. I want you to tweet out our 0 to 60 channel, please. Do you know, one tweet from that guy, Lord Clarkson, about our 0 to 60 channel, it would take off.
I love Clarkson, but Richard Hammond, for me, just fucking hilarious.
Because you are Richard Hammond.
It's honestly, it's just hilarious.
You both know a bit about cars. You're both stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
And come out with the stupidest stuff ever. Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, and you are the Clarkson, aren't you, I suppose, of the relationship.
Yeah, neither of us really know anything about cars.
No. We can have a conversation about cars, but we don't really know anything about cars.
But I pretend I do. Yes, of course. But offer a really divisive opinion on everything. Love me or hate me, which usually means hate me, doesn't it?
No, it does, to be fair. But no, I think you'd be good on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, mate.
I've genuinely thought about it. I really have. Because I reckon I'd get to...
What about you and Amy on that fucking, unlimited fucking whatever it's called with Anton Deck?
Oh, no, that stresses me out, that one.
But I think you and Amy would be fantastic because your missus is clever.
Yeah, I mean, she knows. Oh, hang on. No, that was bad. No, don't put that in. No, she is. You're going to get me in trouble. Right. No, she is.
I wouldn't want that.
No, she is. And I think we've got different knowledge areas.
I love the way you put that. It's such an MP answer. Like, I'm not going to answer the question, but I'm going to give you an answer.
Amy's on about applying to go on to Traitors.
Really?
You watch Traitors?
Yes.
Oh, we love Traitors. See, that's one that I would do terribly at. Because I'm so unlikable. I get voted out. I get voted out quite quickly because I'm unlikable and just can't be bothered to form a clique with people.
Yeah.
That's traitor behaviour. Well, it's not. I don't like you. Well, you're either a traitor or a poor faithful. I'd be kicked out quite early.
Yeah.
Amy would be better at that.
Yeah, you wouldn't probably know if she was lying.
Oh.
She's got that kind of face, hasn't she? Do you know what I mean?
A liar's face?
No, in the sense of... Oh, now you're getting me into trouble. I like it. No, in the sense of, I think she would be able to spin a good web.
Yeah, I think so. And that's the thing that I just couldn't be bothered to do.
No.
I'd rather answer some quiz questions than try and do all of that. So yeah, she's on about applying for that. That'd be quite good.
Yeah, that'd be quite...
Yeah.
We'd definitely watch that if she was on it.
Yeah, I would too. That's right. But seeing as you've mentioned illness and stuff, Isabel came home from school the other week with the worst stomach bug ever.
Oh, no.
You know the ones that just rip through your family straight away, the stomach bugs?
Yeah.
I feel like kids from the age they go to school at like 2 when they start nursery, all the way through to the end of primary school when they're 11 or something, they just keep bringing home illnesses all the time. They're just like little balls of puke and shit.
Yeah.
So, the other week, I shit myself.
Literally
shit myself.
Oh, no. Why? Did you think it was a fart?
Full on, full load into the shorts.
I'm seriously sympathetic because that must have been awful.
Yeah,
but why was your missus not there with a fucking camera? You need to capture that bad boy because that would have been gold.
I couldn't tell her that. Honestly, I'm just glad I was at home because it was bad for several days. I couldn't even manage the 16-minute journey on the train into work. No way.
Oh, no.
It was like someone just left a tap on.
I mean, it's great clonic, isn't it?
Anyway, I don't know when the last time I did that was. But then I did my usual thing, which was the thing, oh, that's done. I'm better now.
Yeah.
So I was doing some weights at home in my gym, doing deadlifts, shit myself again.
I mean, it must have been horrible. Wait, at least you're at home.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
right.
It's never a good thing, shitting yourself. I mean...
Shitting yourself is never a good thing. That's
No.
quite the comment. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But deadlifts was a bad choice.
Yeah, because you need control down there, don't you? You need...
I mean, squatting is already a bad idea when you've got a dodgy tummy, right? And then you're putting a lot of force through to do that. Yeah, so I did shit myself again. I'm surprised you don't shit yourself more doing deadlifts even when you're well, because there's a lot of force goes through them.
I've seen a lot of videos where, like, women will piss themselves because it's, because you're literally tensing that much that, it comes out. I've seen a couple of turds.
Oh, yeah.
And that's never a good thing. I mean, I'm surprised. You don't go into the gym and there's defecation everywhere.
Defecation everywhere. Honestly, it was properly bad. But that's the issue. They go to school, they pick up all these germs from the other smelly little kids around that don't wash and all that stuff, and they bring it home.
And then they constantly finger up the nose. Honestly, I look at Ilo, finger up a nose all the time, and then eating it. And I'm
no!
Dirty bastard.
And then they take you to a cake sale at school, and do you want to buy one of these biscuits the kids have made? No, I fucking don't.
No. Daddy, can you take me to bed? Holds a hand out. I'm like, I'm going to have to wash my hands when I come downstairs. Not going anywhere near my face. Because, as you say, I mean, where's that been?
They're just dirty little fuckers, aren't they? Constantly. And
did you wash your hands after the toilet? No, did you fuck?
I think it's better not knowing sometimes.
Yeah.
It really is. But this is how they get all the germs and bring them home.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Adults are no fucking better. So you go into work, in the office, someone's got a cold, you catch the cold.
Yeah.
You get the public transport in, get a train, everyone's a dirty bastard. You have to press the button, hold the pole as on the train, you catch a cold.
Yeah. Well, ding ding.
Honestly, I don't think people even fucking cover their mouths anymore when they're coughing. It's fucking grim. What happened to hands, space, face, or whatever it was? Everyone's just fucking forgotten that now.
Yeah. The seats are quite close, aren't they, as well?
I don't even sit near people. Honestly, I'd rather stand on the train. I find it fucking grim. Yeah. And I'm sure people find me grim because I'm grim. But honestly, I just find it all disgusting. And I won't touch anything that other people touch. I'll knuckle a button rather than touch it.
When I go to the toilet at work, I'm using my elbows, mate.
Yeah.
You go to the hospital, I'm sorry, there's people that are ill in this hospital.
That's where ill people are.
When was that last cleaned, that button for the lift? Never.
Exactly. We were away recently. Fucking hell. Amy was getting so mad at this dirty bastard who was just coughing. Didn't even have anything in their hands, but just wouldn't cover their mouth. Just coughing. And then you saw like a lump come out and they coughed.
Oh!
Exactly. Oh. And you want to go, you dirty bastard. Stop fucking coughing. Cover your mouth. Cover your mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. It's people are grim.
This was another thing. It was on the plane on the way home. Because we've just come back from Alicante recently. Plane on the way home. People just coughing their asses up. And you're like, I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck in this steel tube with you. Yeah. I can't go anywhere to hide from you.
And when it's short haul, they're not exactly luxurious planes either, are they? You know, the fucking seat, we've already had this conversation, I know. But I just want to emphasise, the fucking seats are the most uncomfortable. Why do they design planes that have the most uncomfortable seats?
They're so fucking close to each other as well, aren't they? Honestly, It's so bad. I know I've ranted about this before, but there's even more to fucking rant about now. On the way back from Alicante, delayed on the way home. Oh, for fuck's sake. Delayed. All they put up is delayed. They don't tell you by how long. Yeah. They just say delayed because they know everyone's going to kick off in the airport. So we're on the app looking at the actual things, and it was like, I don't know, so it was a 6:30 flight back. It says 8:20. We're like, 8:20?
2 hours. Oh!
But they won't put it up in the airport because everyone's going to kick off. Yeah. So you're going, so everyone's there like queuing. People are actually queuing thinking, oh, the plane will be here soon. And you're like, no, it won't. And then someone shouts up, oh, it's 8:20 online, and everyone kicks off. Yeah. And then you look later and it's 9:05. And you're like, it's delayed by nearly 3 hours. It's only a 2-hour flight. Oh, fucking hell. So still, never been on a plane that's taken off on time.
Well, I told you about Egypt, didn't I? We got to the fucking gate. The aircraft weren't even there. And they're going, please go to your gate to board. There's no fucking aircraft. I can board an aircraft that's not even here.
Final call.
I know. 2 hours. 2 hours before the plane even came in. And I was like, it's going to be another hour before that gets turned around.
Then they rushed us onto the fucking plane. Quick, everyone on. We've got a slot.
90 minutes on the fucking tarmac.
Yes. And then they go, oh, we've missed a slot. It's going to be at least an hour. And you're like, great. And then they're like, would you like to buy some stuff off us for extortionate prices?
I know. A vodka and Coke for fucking £12. You're like, what?
You should be giving us free shit to apologise.
I know.
Not.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that really pisses me off. They will take any chance to bum you out of more money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's the other thing is I'm sure they had like meetings in boardrooms where they go, how can we fuck them out of more money?
The cans of Coke.
Yeah. So do they get a soft drink? Yes. Right. Get rid of that. We'll charge them. Charge them? Yeah, we'll charge them. Do they get a meal? Yeah. Right. Get rid of that. We'll charge them. There was one place that was on about charging to use the shitters.
What? What are you going to fucking do? It's £10 per shit.
Well, I haven't got any money, so I'll do it here, shall I?
Beep. On your card. You can use your card. Great.
Baggage. Do you want to bring a bag? Well, yeah. I'm not just going to wear this all week, am I? The fuck?
There's only so many times you can turn those boxes, you know. Back to front, inside
It's fine.
out.
I'll just walk around the beach like this, shall I? That's fine. All right. Well, no. We'll charge them for a bag. Good idea. And then someone's come up with a fucking idea. Let's separate families. You seen this shit?
I'm so glad we got Isla with us because they did that. It's like, oh yeah, you've got a little one, so you're down that way, and we had no queue in front of us.
Yeah.
The fucking non-families are like 4 planes in front of them. Do you know what I mean? It literally was that bad.
Absolutely.
I know.
So that's the only good bit is you have a kid with you. They have to sit you with the kid.
Yeah.
But they're like, when you're checking in, would you like to choose your seats? I'm like, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll choose my seats. I don't mind. I'm like, that's £15 each. You're like, fuck off. All right, you choose a seat. And then they sit one of you over there and one of you over there. And it's like, whose idea was it to separate families?
I know.
It's like, oh, we can get some more money out of people here.
I know. I mean, we obviously booked for August, and I think it's £20 with our flight. £20 each. I was like, well, I'm gonna do it because I want to sit with my family for 4.5 hours.
And then the first seat they always give you is the fucking middle one that no one wants. It's either B or E. So A and C are good. D and F are good.
Yeah.
We'll give you the middle one. And you're next to some fat fuck that needs the seatbelt extender.
Yeah. Or a fucking baby.
Oh.
Honestly, we had not the window seat, we had the middle and the aisle seat and the other aisle seat. That's technically classed as sitting next to each other. Yes. Bollocks.
Yeah.
Person in the fucking middle, fucking baby. I was like,
oh,
seriously.
Too much, isn't it? On a long flight.
It's 5 hours, 45 fucking minutes. Yeah. You're taking the piss, mate.
Yeah.
I was like, fine. Took off. Baby's asleep. Fucking an hour in.
I heard this story of someone that had been wanting to do first class or business class. I can't remember. I think it might be first class their whole life, and had saved up. They got all their points on the credit cards, and they'd saved up for years, and finally got first class for one journey ever. Yeah. And there was a screaming baby near them the whole time. Can you imagine how furious I'd be? Like, get that fucking baby away from me! Like, this is my once in a lifetime.
It's cost me 20 grand.
Yes. Yeah. It's my once in a lifetime first class. And I've got a screaming fucking baby near me. Oh, I couldn't. I'd ask for another flight. Move me back into cattle class. Yeah. And let me have the flight on the way back.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think there is a lot of downsides to flying.
Oh, it fucking sucks. But you've got no choice. We live on an island. You've got to get on a plane. You're not going to get a boat round to the Med, are you? You've got to fly.
And what is wrong with the choice of food? Cheese toasty. It's a bit of cheese on a bread and you charge me 9 fucking quid.
Yeah.
Are you taking the piss? Can I have red sauce? It'll cost you. How much? £1 a sachet. Fuck off! How much sauce do you get in a fucking sachet?
I love your rage. It's so funny.
Do you know what I mean? But the problem is, Joe was like, you did say that out loud. And I'm like, I don't fucking care.
You are so bad for
I'm
that.
such a bad person in that situation because I'm like, it literally isn't even one dip of your flipping cheese.
How many sachets do you want? No, 2 or 3. That's £2 or £3. What? No.
No, exactly. No. Fuck off. I'm sorry.
You're so funny the way. Fuck off.
It's so fucking bad how they bum you out of everything. You go to the airport. It's before you get on the aircraft. How much are flipping sandwiches and food at the airport?
Yeah, it is.
Burger King. I almost fell off my seat. 45 quid later for 3 burgers, 3 chips and drinks.
I'll tell you what though, the rules of day and night just don't apply in airports. So I had a Burger King for breakfast.
Oh yeah.
So I was just like, well, it's here. There's no windows. It must be night time. It was like 6 in the morning. It's fine. Then, where are the spoons? Breakfast beer. Amy's like, I'll have some, I'll go to Pret and get some Avo on toast or something. I was like, yeah, I'm having a beer and a Burger King.
Do you know what? I remember we flew to America and it was, I think we got to the airport for like 2. We checked in by 3. I was sat there, mate, having a fucking beer. Yeah. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I'm on holiday. Those rules don't apply.
Those rules don't apply. But also, I usually turn up at the hotel reasonably drunk. Because on the way there, on the coach or something.
Yeah.
And one thing I wanted to speak to you about, actually, was when we went to Alicante recently. Got to the hotel, had a couple, on the way. So I'm feeling talkative. I always think I know more Spanish when I'm drunk as well.
Bonjour. No, that's French.
So I'm trying to check us in Spanish, and the guy's just like, "Do you want to speak English?" I'm like, "Yes, please." So I'm with Amy, and we're there, and we've got bed and breakfast, right? So I'm trying to pretend that we've booked dinner as well. Yeah, half board dinner as well. And then I'm like, oh no, I don't think that's right. So I'm trying to like, oh yeah, we were here last year. Yeah, we really liked it here, and trying to be friendly. So I think I'm good at haggling. Turns out I'm not. I'm no good. Are you any good at haggling?
No, in all fairness, I'd probably, even in a sales job that I do, I'm not good at haggling. Quite honest.
It's the worst thing. I go into like shops and things thinking, oh, I'll get that down by whatever. And as soon as they go, that's the price, I go, yeah, I'm sorry for asking. I'm just no good at this.
Yeah.
So I'm there trying to pretend that we've ordered dinners as well. And Amy's like, I think we only had breakfast. So I kick her, like, shh, which the guy then sees.
Solid as a brick.
It's so bad, isn't it? And eventually I'm just like, you need to finish checking us in. So I left her, just walked away. I'm the worst at haggling. I'd love to be good at it. I'd love to think I'm good at it. I'm not. I don't think Brits are very good at it, to be honest.
No, I mean, I mean, we didn't obviously see any of Egypt other than the hotel. But like, Joe was like, well, when we did the Nile cruise and we went to the Valley of the Kings, and they got like leather trinkets and fucking all the bollocks that they try and sell you that you really don't want. But she was like, oh, I fucking haggled them down to like 10p. Do you know what I mean, for this nice thing, for this nice camel? And I was like, oh, I'd pay the price that was there.
No, I would. I
It'd be
wish.
like, oh, it's 21 euros. Yeah, there's 21 euros. And she got it for like 10p.
They're like, that's the starting price.
Yeah.
Why have you paid this much?
But we did that in the hotel. So there was like, they had the souvenirs, like the camels and all that shit. And I think the camel's there, the leather camel.
That's the camel, is it?
This is the camel. So it started off at 25 euros.
Before you go any further, I want to say that is a piece of shit.
It's leather. It's really beautiful.
That is a piece of shit. If my daughter made that at school, it would get lost.
Isla haggled them.
That's not a bad tactic, actually.
You know what? She was like, so they were like 25 euros, and she was like, I've got 10. And he went, 12? And she's like, I've got 10. And he went,
looks at them like they're stupid.
Okay, yeah, okay, you can have it for 10. And then she came back to me, she went, got it for 10. And I was like, what? She's a bit hagglier than me, because she's like, I've only got 10, so why are you giving me fucking 12 for, you twat?
It's not an option.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm no good at it. I really am no good at it. And I always think that, you go abroad and they sort of expect a bit of that, particularly around like markets.
They do.
I'm just so shit at it. I really am. Because usually the reason is the amount I want to pay is 0.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it.
No, I think the difference is in Britain, the price is the price. There's no haggling. You don't go into Asda and go, it's 150 quid for the weekly shop. I'll give you 100. And they'll go, fuck off, that's the price. There is no haggling in the UK. So you go to Turkey, you go to those kind of places, and they go, well, no, that's the price that we've got. But if you haggle with this, you might be able to get 20, 30 euros off it.
But I'm interested to see what it's like. I'm going to Athens with my older daughter in a couple of weeks, actually. So that would be good.
Cool.
Everyone I speak to, have you been to Athens? No. Have you been to Athens? No. I don't know anyone that's been to Athens. Because you try and get tips for when you're away. What's the best places to see and all that. No one I know has been there.
I don't know if Jo has.
Really?
I'm sure she has.
We'll have to find out. Because, we'll see what it's like there. But anyway, I'll have some stories to tell afterwards. Yeah. But good chat about travel today. Please do give us a comment. Let us know what you thought. And subscribe to our channel because there's more on the way.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, as Andy said. And we will see you again.
Thanks for watching Two Bald Guys.